Hello and good evening. My name is Shaka Tees, and I will be your commentary this evening for another qualifier for the SGL Castlevania 80% tournament that will be happening, I believe, on the 12th of September. Reminder, this is a qualifier match. This is going to be used for seeding for the bracket play that will start later this month. And we have 3 contestants tonight in our first race. Tonight we're watching Trisk Lion, KCR, and Zytoriak. Information regarding their current seeding in the bracket. Trisk is our #1 seed at the moment with the fastest time of 11:33. Zytoriak is currently not sure if that's tied for 3rd or 4th with 11:47, same time as Tusnek, and KCR seeded 6th at the moment, looks like, with a time of 11:53. All 3 of these runners have showcased a very high caliber of run, both in PBs and in races, so this should be a pretty exciting turnout this evening. We have all 3 runners going for the backup stopwatch, getting that for a pixel perfect drop from that bat. Very nice sync as we all go into stage 3 here, looking at the bat. Hope everybody's having a great evening. Tonight we will be showcasing a best of 3. Triple bat crit from all 3 of our runners. That is that is impressive to see. That is fantastic. We have all 3 runners at a same time leaving level 1. Frame perfect crit by all 3 of them. Really good stuff. But yeah, tonight will be 3 races. Reminder of, for the purpose of seeding the bracket, we are taking the fastest time from each runner to be placed in place them into the brackets. Doesn't matter how many qualifiers you run, it is always your fastest time to be taken. So every time that these runners participate in qualifiers, it's just another chance to get a better seed. Alright, now we have everyone seeming on the same pace. I'm going to see what we get out of... I'm going to be watching Trisk here, because he's one of the people going for a world record right now. See if he's going to risk it on some world record strats here with some scroll glitches. Pretty normal room from KCR and Zytoriak. We do have wiggles. And we have a scroll glitch from Trisk. Oh my goodness, that is going to be a significant lead. Pay attention to the difference in the screens here. Trisk is actually cutting up through the ceiling to get the Medusa roughly 10 seconds sooner than KCR and Zytoriak. That is outstanding stuff. Not only it is very difficult to get in practice or in a PB attempt, but he's doing this in a race. Opts for the standard kill, which is a very smart decision. Not going to risk it on a failed crit. We do have an attempted crit from KCR. That's going to cost him a little bit of time. Trisk right now is out in front by quite a margin, followed by Zytoriak, and KCR not far behind him. Still anybody's race. Even though Trisk gained himself about a 9-second lead ahead of the others, level 3 is probably one of the more dangerous areas of the run. There's pits, birds that can knock you into them, skeletons that don't want to cooperate, and a little bit of RNG if they're not careful. Trisk going for a faster method here. Clears through 7-2 with no issue. All 3 runners going for whip cancels. There is a very reliable way to get through this screen that involves clunking and setting up the birds in a very predictable pattern. Oh, very nice screen from KCR, actually. We have a double item inip on that screen. You saw he got the potion to avoid the birds and also grabbed a bag from the skeleton. That's going to put him on a very favorable position at the top of 8. Also perform that screen a little bit faster than Zytoriak. They're about neck and neck right now, actually. Nice potion drop from Trisk from the bird to navigate this screen very safely. No drop from KCR or Zytoriak. That is a very specific frame kill from that bird to get to drop a favorable item. To either use you either want to get a rosary to clear out the bone towers to get through the screen a lot safer, or you want to do what Trisk did, get a potion, just walk through the whole thing. I think we're going to see all three runners set up a very safe bridge here. Safe, reliable bridge. Get that double at the end of the screen. Get the mummies direct in a predictable way. Just like so. Beautiful. Picture perfect mummy fight from Trisk. As we watch KCR and Zytoriak set up the same type of room. Perfect from all three. Well done. Fantastic from all three runners. Again, Trisk still holding on to that lead from the Crusher glitch he got earlier. KCR and Zytoriak are very close behind, though. One mistake, like if I believe all runners are going to be going for cave skip here. If Trisk does not get this cave skip, he opens up the door for KCR and Zytoriak to come right back in, but it looks like he got the pixel. And he's clear. And he got a rosary drop there as well. Let's see the other two runners, see if they are at just as successful. It looks like KCR was. Zytoriak not as lucky. That's going to be a 7-second deficit for Zytoriak, but KCR's having a little trouble. He's going to be able to make the raft in time. Just made it. Oh my goodness. Any slower, any further setbacks, and he would have missed the boat completely and would have been right back on pace with Zytoriak. But we now have a bit of a split here. We got Trisk out in front, KCR in a pretty close second. Zytoriak pulling up the rear, but not out of it. Looks like pretty textbook Fleeman Alley from all three of our runners. A little difference in strats, but the result is the same. As we make our way into the Frank fight, see how each of our runners approach it. Trisk going for the crit. Nailed it. That's probably going to be an even further gain for Trisk. We'll see. I don't know if Casey's going to go for it. He is sticking with the standard kill. That is a smart choice, but Frank did get loose. That's going to lose him a little bit of time. Zytoriak going for the crit and missing it. That's unfortunately going to be another time loss. Zytoriak falls even further behind. Trisk probably going for more scroll glitches, and not as fortunate here. Was able to avoid the pit that he created with the scroll glitch, and he's just back onto a standard 13. KCR lining up for some scroll glitches, a little bit of the old-fashioned way with whips and turnarounds. Still nothing from him. Standard 13 for him, and Zytoriak also got a pit. So no glitches, no beneficial glitches and skips for any of our runners here in 13. We'll see. If I know these runners, they're probably going to be going for more later in stage 14 as Trisk reaches that red door. Trisk is working on a pretty sizable lead at this moment. But it's still anybody's ballgame. Even more wiggles from Trisk, and he gets the floor drop. That's about 2.5 seconds there. Going for an advanced 14 setup. Does not move the ceiling tile that he wanted, but gets the column tile that's going to let him skip about another roughly 8 to 9 seconds. Trisk is just absolutely blazing through his race. He's just furthering his lead. KCR, no, he's going back. He's going back for the wiggles. No ceiling. He gets the wrong tile in the column. That's going to set him back even further. That is unfortunate. I think he's choosing, he's just choosing to just go forward and abandon it. Zytoriak also not getting the scroll glitch and just pushing forward. Trisk now has a monumental lead, one that will probably only be felled by Dracula, or, God forbid, death here. We'll see what happens. Trisk looking like he's going for a very safe standard 6 water kill. Smart decision. I don't know if I don't know if any of our runners are watching each other's feeds. They're probably just gonna try to stick for safety. KCR dodging a fireball that would have ended his race, very, very unfortunately. But oh no! No, that was very unfortunate to see. KCR did a bit of a misinput there and actually got a down or a left input. Maybe he tried to input left a little bit too soon and actually ended up dying at the beginning of 15. That's going to lose him the holy water. He's going to have to finish level 5 with a cross, which is quite a bit dangerous. And as you would imagine, much slower, as Trisk is working his way into stage 17, the clock tower, trying to reach Drac. Zytoriak finishing up Death, moving on to stage 6. We're gonna see Trisk has to know he's on a heck of a pace at this moment. He's opting not for the clock tower skip. Smart choice, going for the meat, going for the race. And yeah, Trisk is making a lot of like conscious, safe decisions here. As long as he has a pretty safe Drac fight, he has his first race in the bag. KCR trying to very deftly navigate these sides and take down Death. It is no small ask to do this. This is a very stressful fight without the holy water. Death is down. Oof, okay, KCR now onto level 6 as Trisk is fighting Drac. Tried to go for a 2-cycle, did not get the back jump. He's going to reset that and just go for kind of a standard recovery, leaving him with 5 pips of health. That's actually pretty good. Trisk is about 2 cycles away from the phase 1 down and onto the phase 2 Cookie Monster. He's going to wrap this up very nicely as Zytoriak now reaches the Drac fight. Alright, that is Trisk with an 11:35 RTA and 11:45 race time. Great finish from Trisk. Excellent race. Zytoriak also going for a 2-cycle, but losing a cross along the way, knocking those back handles off, so he unfortunately is going to miss that triple, which is going to make phase 2 a bit tougher, but he's going to try to salvage it. Meanwhile, KCR getting that safety meet, taking no chances. Losing a few cycles there for Zytoriak, but he gets the kill on phase 1. He only has 1 holy water here, so he has to be very careful with his stun locks. You can get about 3 whips in per stun lock without a triple. But if you're a little bit clean, he's going to try to jump out. He's going to corner Zytoriak. That's another hit. He doesn't have any more to give. Let's get a little tense for Zytoriak here. He's going to try to focus up and get this nailed down, which he does. Okay, that is a finish for Zytoriak. Looked like about a 12:47 RTA. 12:47 race time. Oh, we are going off of Zytoriak's race time. Gotcha. Okay, 12:47 race time finish for Zytoriak as KCR finishes up Drac phase 1, moving on to Cookie Monster. Watch as he cleans this one up here. Very clean, standard machine gun kill from KCR to wrap this one up. That's going to be a 13:27 race time for KCR. All right, race 1 down. Trisk with a great 11:45 race time. Some very impressive scroll glitches we saw there. All 3 of our runners went for scroll glitches, but Trisk was able to get them out and get a substantial lead over his opponents. KCR and Zytoriak were kind of fighting for the 2nd place at that point. That unfortunately, that death on level 5 for KCR is what sealed that fate. Very, very difficult and tricky place to die on level 5. I know he's going to be mulling that one over. That's definitely one you just got to kind of, laugh off, shake off, and get back to it. We got 2 more races to do tonight. All right, we're going to take a little time to get this next race set up. That is a good, I just went back and watched his feed. You were actually correct. Oh yeah, they're actually discussing that in the race room. So yeah, Trisk actually did not grab the orb at the end. So regardless, that time is not the fastest time that Trisk has completed the qualifiers. So that's not really going to reflect anything in the current standings. Again, all three racers are coming out here to try to beat their current standing seed time for the qualifiers. Trisk sitting at 11:33, placing him at the first seed of the tournament so far. Zaitoriek with an 11:47, hoping to beat that and separate himself from the tie with Tusnek, and KCR sitting at 11:53. Race nerves are real, Trisk. Right, let's see if we can find our next race room. All right, our next race is set to take place in about 8 minutes, 9:30 Eastern Time. I'm going to take a quick break, mute myself, and I will get a quick refreshment as we wait for our next race to begin.